Happy Saturday. I got to keep it down a little bit because there's people sleeping. Um, I hope none of you guys have to work today, man. I know I feel blessed to be off. Today we have Phil Collins in the air tonight, and this is live 2009. And I want to say this was in London. Um, I've heard this song many times on the radio, I think even in a movie, and there's a lot of mixed martial artists. They use this song, when they walk out to fight. So I've definitely heard it. It's like an epic song, like an unmistakable song. Y'all are telling me to see it live. I've never seen it live. You're saying this particular event was very special and that I got to see it. So I'm down. But anyway, this came out in 1981, and it was Phil Collins' debut album. And I guess I don't know if he was still in Genesis at the time. I think that's where he started. Yeah, and then he did a solo album, and then I don't know if he's in any other groups or not, but his voice is unmistakable. But yeah, so 1981, his debut album, and this is the debut single off that album. What better song if your debut album and then the first single you drop is this? Like, what? I was shocked. I was looking at the Wikipedia that this wasn't number one everywhere, and it was number two. I think it was in the UK, but but a big but. The reason why was because I think it was John Lennon had an unreleased track, and then it was released then, and I think "Woman" was in the title, and so when you're competing against an unreleased track from John Lennon, I mean, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've heard this song a bunch of times, and I don't know if I ever knew what it was about. So I looked it up, and he did an interview, Phil Collins, with Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel like told one of the conspiracy theories, I guess, about what the song is about. Like Phil Collins had witnessed from a distance, like a man drowning, and another man was there, and who could have easily helped him, but just stood there and watched him die. And then somehow Phil Collins like got that guy that just stood there and watched the guy drown. He got him like tickets to his concert or whatever somehow, and then when they're playing this song, I think one of the lyrics is "I know what you did" or "I saw what you did." That like a light comes down onto that guy in the crowd, and like Phil Collins is pointing at him. That's hilarious, man. But it's fun. It's like those old rumors, like when people used to say that, like if you were a black belt in karate, you had to register your hands like as deadly weapons at the police department. I just like a little stupid innocent stuff like that's fun to me. Um, but yeah, I'm ready to hear this. Oh, I'm sorry. So the actual meaning of the song from Phil Collins himself is, unfortunately he was going through a tough divorce at the time. Emotions were high, and he explained like, sometimes you're on the phone trying to work it out, being really sweet, and then other times, and he said this, he's like, an F you, and it's just, sometimes that can be very rough, and so. He said it was like a spontaneous to write the song, and it was just like the way his like he was feeling. I guess that was just coming from his heart and his soul, and he just had to like get it out there, and he did. And the song is iconic. It's recognizable, I think, by so many people. I'm sure it's been in a ton of movies and commercials, and who knows. uh, but yeah, dude, I've been jabbering. Let's go, man. like suspense building. I don't remember hearing this part on the radio, I guess, of this song. So I guess like this is like an intentional build up, and y'all said this is the one, so it's looking like it so far.
Wipe off that grin, know where you've been. Some in a packed life, and I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord,
man, I've seen it a few times. It was like you guys were telling me about Luciano Pavarotti, is that he sings with his eyes, you know, and I definitely caught some glimpses of that from Phil during this performance. And I think he's roughly 57-ish or so when this concert took place in 2009. You know, we've been seeing it, you know, with like heroes like Jimmy Barnes, just some of the older guys still doing it, you know what I mean, and just like sounding great. And it's just, I love to see that, you know, the longevity. And so far his voice sounds absolutely incredible. You know, he looks good. Like his, I don't know, it just sounds perfect, you know what I mean? But this is a great performance, man. And the whole stage setup, the lighting, like the tone, the intro, that guitar, dude, like, I mean, whatever he's doing, I know that for sure takes a lot of skill and control and everything like that. And so when I use the term simple, there's like a simplicity to what it is, but it like brings this whole mood. It's like so important to this song, you know? I love that, dude. And Yeah, like the meaning of this song, I guess, yeah, I don't really ever knew if I knew what it was. It just felt like a badass song, kind of, you're driving, it comes on the radio, you're like, yeah. But let's go, man. Let me shut up.
All my life, oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight, oh Lord. Well, I've been waiting for this moment all my life, oh Lord, oh Lord. I remember, don't worry. How could I ever forget? It's the first time and the last time we ever met. But I know the reason why you keep your silence up. No, you don't fool me, 'cause the hurt doesn't show. Pain still grows, so stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming.
Man, dude, that was so cool. That was like such a cool move to do. I was looking, he's the other drummer that's down there. Oh man, that's badass, dude, for real. Hold up, man.
It grows, so stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Oh Lord, I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, oh Lord, feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Oh Lord, feel it coming, feel it coming, waiting for this moment all my life. Waiting for this moment all my life, my life.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Man, I'm hesitant to do songs that like I've heard before, but I mean, if it's live and I've never seen him live, that's, I feel that's a good exception because, like I said, like with Stevie Ray Vaughan, like I was familiar with some of his stuff, but to actually see him live, like your entire perception changes, you know what I mean? Um, that stage performance, like the whole thing, dude, that was so badass. And when he started going off at the end, I love it when artists do that. You know what I mean? When there's that extra coming out, and I don't remember some of those vocals from the radio anyway. They came out at the end, and to be able to see that live, dude, oh my god, man. So I hope that somebody who saw that live sees this video someday and just like tells us about the experience. That is, dude, that is just legendary, man. Yeah, dude, yeah, 57 years old, I think, roughly in that range to perform like that. Um, that is just sick, dude. When he got on those drums, oh my God, dude. Like, like that's like the ultimate power move, you know? Like it just, I don't know, man. It was just epic. You know, it was one of those moments that like damn near like makes you a little bit like emotional. Like you get like those goosebumps, like oh shit, you know. So, but yeah, that was incredible. No regrets there. Shout out to Phil Collins, straight up legend, dude. I don't know how like familiar I am with Phil Collins, but I would like to see some more live performances from him. If you guys know any, please let me know. Um, I'm trying to think. I know there's another song that I know from him that I heard somewhere. It may have been Genesis, but yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, let me know about more Phil Collins stuff. I do want to hear it. But great song, and I'll see you guys in the next one.